All right, juniors, last week you took the Career Interest Profiler assessment in Naviance. This week we're going to take a look at your results and dive a little deeper into how you can utilize this information. If you were absent last week and didn't complete the Career Interest Profiler, don't worry, I will tell you what to do at the end. In the meantime, keep listening as this information will still be helpful to you. The assessment you took last week is often referred to as the Holland 6 personality types. According to John Holland's theory, most people are one of 6 personality types: realistic, investigative, artistic, social, enterprising, and conventional. You might hear people referring to your results as your Holland code. For example, if your top 3 personality types are investigative, social, and artistic, then your code is ISA. Let's watch this quick video explaining the different personality types.
On your major and career exploration journey, it is natural to gravitate toward occupations that match your interests. The Holland Code theory was developed by psychologist Dr. John Holland to help individuals align their interests with characteristics of various career fields. Dr. Holland's theory categorizes occupations into 6 different groups, often referred to as the RIASEC interest themes. Your personal Holland code is made up of the first letter of the top 3 categories that you resonate with the most. Let's look at these 6 different areas. R stands for realistic. These are the doers. People who gravitate toward this category prefer hands-on or concrete tasks. They may like careers in athletics or the outdoors, working with plants and animals, or using machinery and tools. The investigative category is described as the thinkers. They are people who are research-oriented and analytical, who like to dive deep for information, and who are always asking why. Careers in this area may include work in science or technology, psychology, or journalism. The creators describe the artistic theme. This category certainly includes careers in the visual and performing arts, but also includes fields such as architecture and therapy. These individuals like to generate ideas and think outside of the box to solve problems. S stands for social and represents those who are helpers. The main purpose in their work is service and working with people to help them grow and develop. Teachers, police officers, counselors, and doctors are some common careers in this area. The enterprising group are the persuaders. They like working with people as well, but for the purpose of leading, guiding, and influencing them. They are often results-oriented and eager to take on challenges. Careers in this field may include management, marketing, law, and sales. Last but not least are the organizers, the conventional category. These people are data and detail-oriented and enjoy structure in their world of work. Pharmacists, librarians, accountants, and engineers are all examples of careers in this area. Of course, just as people have multiple interests, careers can fit into multiple categories. For example, a doctor aligns with both the investigative and the social areas. A librarian is in both the enterprising and the conventional areas, and a sculptor identifies with both the realistic and the artistic areas. There are numerous career fields for every 2- and 3-letter theme combination. Creating your personal Holland code is the first step in your major and career exploration journey.
Now that you have a little bit better understanding of what the Holland codes mean, let's actually dive into looking at your personal results. Okay, so at this time, we're going to start actually looking at your results in Naviance. So I want everyone to go ahead and get their laptop open and log into their Naviance account. You should already know how to get to Naviance, but there also is a link for you in your Canvas Tiger Day course for today, in your module for today. If you need to access the link, you can go there. I'm going to give you just a minute to go ahead and get logged into Naviance. Reminder still, if you haven't taken the quiz yet, if you weren't absent maybe last week and you haven't had a chance to take that assessment yet, I am going to give you some time to do that here at the end. So while everyone else is kind of researching different careers, you can actually be taking the assessment at that time, and then you can research different careers on your own time. All right, so once you get logged into Naviance, you are going to go to the home screen, and then at the top of the page, you will see this drop-down self-discovery. So click on self-discovery. You can get to this two different ways. You can go to self-discovery home, which will look like the page I'm on right here. This just shows all the different assessments that are available to you. If it has view results underneath the assessment name, that means that you've already taken that, and you can go back and look at those results and find careers that match those how you answered the assessment. And if it says start assessment, that just means you haven't taken that yet, and that's okay too. So if you haven't taken the career interest profiler later, or you didn't take it last time, then you can come back to this screen and it would say start assessment here. You could click on that there, okay? But you could also get to view results for career interest profiler here, or you could go back up to self-discovery and click on career interest profiler here at the top. So right now I do want you to go click on self-discovery and click on career interest profiler. That will take you to the results that will look like this. They will give you a brief summary and will tell you about those Holland codes and how you scored in each of those areas. You will see your highest scores or top 3 results listed first. So this student that I'm looking at had realistic, conventional, and enterprising as their top 3. And if you scroll on down a little bit more, it'll give you the exact scores that you got in each of those areas and tell you a little bit more about that particular trait. We learned a little bit about that on the video, but if you forget what that means, you can go back here and reread that. And then you can view careers right underneath each of those Holland traits. So I would definitely recommend looking at different careers that are under your top 3 or highest 3 scoring areas. So you can view careers right there. You can scroll down a little bit. And again, this has similar information, but we'll just give you a little bit longer explanation of each of those traits. You can view careers right there. You can keep scrolling, and it'll actually give career recommendations. Now, this section right here has adjusted for all 3 of your top Holland Code traits. So these would be a combination of those. So you could click on any of these as well and look more into each of those careers. So I'm going to click into one of these. I'm going to click into Insurance Appraiser Auto Damage. Once you click into an actual career, you will learn more about this occupation. It'll give you a brief overview. It will tell you how much education you might need for that career, what's the median salary. As you scroll on down, you will see more about what they do, different wages. You can click on different states within the United States and see how much you might make in that state with that career. And then it'll show you the comparison with this career and the Holland codes. And it'll show related careers as well. So as you're researching different careers, the other thing we want you to do is favorite or heart at least 3 careers from today's assessment. So all you would do in order to do that is literally just click on the heart right here, okay? And if you accidentally click on it, just click back again and it'll unfavorite it, okay? So let's go back to the Career Interest Profiler page here. So we want you to just view different careers within your areas. As you're searching, find at least 3 careers that you would like to favorite. Another thing you can do as we go on through these different assessments, you can also go back up to the top and click on careers and go to your favorited careers up here at the top as well, just so you know you can get back to all of those. And you've probably favorited some along the way in different grade levels. So if you want to go back and look at those today, that you can do that too. You would just go back up here to the top, click on favorite careers and clusters. The last thing I'm going to want you to do today, and teachers, if you could maybe remind students maybe 5 to 7 minutes before the class period is over, the very last thing I would like for you to do today is go under the About Me section. That would be over here in the right. Click on the About Me drop down and go to the Game Plan Survey. Once you click on that, that is going to bring up literally just a 2-question survey. You're going to say, what's your first choice for your game plan after high school? That's where you're just going to say, do I want to get at least a bachelor's degree, a 4-year degree, associate's, a 2-year degree, an apprenticeship, employment, go straight into employment, military, or you can click on I'm not sure. So this is just as of today, what are you thinking that your plans are after high school? And then the second question would be pick at least 2 career clusters that most closely relate to your future goals. So you would just click on the drop-down menu and click on one of these areas. Okay? That should be pretty quick for you. Once you've done that, please click submit your responses. So a lot of this activity today is really just about your own self-discovery. And I will tell you, you will get out of this what you put into the activity. I'm sure you've heard that saying before. But maybe you might be saying, I don't need to know what I want to do just yet. And you're right, you don't have to have that all figured out just yet. But it definitely is time to start narrowing down and thinking about what you want to do in the future. You know, Mrs. Cooper and I are actually meeting with having individual senior meetings here in the fall right now. And there are, a few handfuls of students who are really unsure as to what they want to do in the future. And that's okay, but it can be a little bit scary when you start thinking about what are my next steps after high school if you have no idea what you want to do yet. So we have these resources here for you for a reason so that you can start thinking about those. So please utilize your time today. All right, so here are kind of what we want you to be doing right now. Go into that self-discovery, career interest profiler, check out different careers that might interest you, favorite or heart at least 3 different careers, and fill out that game plan survey at the end.